Greetings, conversationalists, thrill seekers, and music lovers all throughout their fruited plain. How are you doing this afternoon? Thank you for coming by to see me this afternoon again because this is the Rock Hour with DJ Z, your rock ambassador. Yes, what did you hear right there? Yes, I came in with finally, I got my intro started. No hippies in here to throw out today. So I was able to just come in here and start the show without having to throw anybody out. Fantastic. How is that for news? No, I'm just giving my producer across the window. I'm just giving him a high five, for we got this done. He's been working on this for months. Yes, that's how long it takes to get perfection. Except my producer, he's really good. He takes months down to days, down to hours, down to minutes. And this, just like this show, fastest hour broadcast all week long, fastest hour to go by. I hope you're taking a break from your studies right now, because gee, man, I tell you what, right now I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of history to put together, timelines, maps to be wrote and writ, and lots of things need verifying and verifications and homework that needs to be done and written before the what's that? They do it in Washington all the time. The midnight oil, that burning, the midnight deals. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of that last night in a test. But you know what? That's what we do here in college, and I hope you're not doing it. Because why? Because then that's only going to get you a 97.7 instead of that 99.7. So that's all the difference it takes. And, of course, my producer here, 97.7 to 99.7 is how we got that intro, so it's really good. Again, you are with me, DJ Z, your rock ambassador, and thank you for taking your time. And as always, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to start off with that music, because that is what you have come here to do, is listen to music so we can just enjoy our favorite beverage while here. That is what we're going to do here. Yes. I hope you're all joining me and joining me responsibly. Now, let's get this show started. You know what? That was a request by one of my friends. But you know what? We're not going to do that. That was When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars, and I just realized, you know what? He's going to have to go somewhere else. Like, I don't know, just somewhere else, anywhere but here. Whoa. That was Lizzie Hale of Hellstorm, back from the dead. Before then, we had Rock and Roll Train, AC/DC, and we started it off with Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. And you are listening to Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. Thank you for spending your time with me here. Hey, you can skip class right now because you'll be back in class in 15 minutes. Why? Because this is the fastest hour in broadcast all week long. So that's it. Time flies and you're having fun. Anybody ever play Space Invaders? It's that old game from a long, long time ago. Well, let me tell you what happens there. Nothing happens. When you beat one level, you go on to the next. It gets faster, same level. And then you go on to the next level, same thing, looks the same, just everything goes a little bit faster. And then you just keep progressing through the levels. Nothing ever changes. It just gets faster and faster and faster, and bam, you're dead. Yeah, that's a grim outlook on life. Anyway, that's why we're here, to have fun. Because we're going to change that scenery. We're going to have that little UFO guy go across the top. Woo, 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 woo. Hopefully you can hit that UFO and then say you hit it. All right, well, I got some news here. And, man, I got a buddy here. Hey, you can text me, by the way, now on the app. You just go to Vaquero Radio. You go to Radio FX, go to Vaquero Radio. And on that app, there's a place for you to converse with me and to request songs that I'm not going to play for you, like that first song by Bruno Mars. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. He can go himself. And don't worry, he's an old. I know who he is, and we're not going to give him FaceTime here. We're not going to do that thing here. So hey, all right, this week in history. Let's get some history done. Hey, what happened today? What is today? Well, we're going to do that a little bit, but today is September the 25th, 2023. Wow, I can't believe it's 2023. I was really disappointed. I was around for 2000, and I was really expecting flying cars, and, well, I'm still waiting. We got drones though. Is that? I mean, can I step on a drone and have the interns here fly me around on top of a drone? Yeah, yeah. Scratch that. I don't want them to do that. They don't even know how to use those controllers. I wanted my coffee black. Black. Give me another one. Okay. All right. Sorry, just taking care of business here. All right. On this day, a long time ago, back in 2000, Black Sabbath, uh, Ozzy Osbourne formally requested that Black Sabbath be removed from a nomination list for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, calling the inclusion meaningless. Yeah, it's meaningless. Sharon. So Osbourne went on to say, let's face it, Black Sabbath has never been media darlings. We're a people's band, and that suits us just fine. Sharon. So that's kind of what he said, but which is weird because later on, 2006, Black Sabbath was inducted into the UK Hall of Fame, and in 2005 in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006. So, yeah, good going there. Ozzy didn't quite work out the way he wanted it to. So yeah, that's what happened there with Ozzy. Oh, here we got more news here on our favorite band here, Black Sabbath. We're not even going with the what's it called here? We're not even doing the Dio Black Sabbath here. That's a whole other issue right there. You know what? Now I was gonna play some Dio. We don't have any Dio here, and I don't have any Black Sabbath with Dio. Was it Devil Cried? Was that with Dio? All right, but you know what? We got some coming up. But okay, 1992 on this day. Okay, this isn't Black Sabbath, but it's Ozzy Osbourne. 2 fans were stabbed and 20 arrests were made after trouble broke out at an Ozzy Osbourne gig in Oklahoma City. Yeah, the sale of alcohol at the concert was blamed for the incident. Don't worry, I got plenty of time before my next class. I can enjoy all the favorite beverages I want here. And you can too. Well, I'm just saying a favorite beverage, which you decide, that's your deal. But I'm just trying. Well, I need to slow down on this. Boy, I'm not going to be coherent here towards the end of the show. Oh, well, like I said, my next class doesn't start till later on. So for then, let's just keep going. And by the way, there's a vaquero drink out there. That's orange in a can, 5x5, vaquero drink. Just to let you know, that could be a favorite beverage, and that is supporting and sponsoring your school, University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley, which also supports Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. That's Holy Diver by Dio, and yes, I did find Dio here. We do have it. Before then, that was Ozzy Osbourne, Miracle Man. If anybody remembers that old preacher that was caught with that, he wasn't caught with a favorite beverage. He was caught with a lady of the night, so to speak. The oldest profession around. He was found with prostitution and arrested. So that's what that song is based on. And before then, we had Black Sabbath with Mob Rules here on Vaquero Radio, the Valley Student Station. And in finding Dio, well, he was with Black Sabbath from 1979 through 1982 before he left. And he did return in 1991 to do the album Dehumanizer with them. And unfortunately, in May the 16th on 2010, Dio went to go join the big ride up in the sky, wherever he may be. So he's no longer with us, but he did leave behind a music legacy. Even Jack Black, was praying to him in the back of his wallet, saying, "Hey, what do I do, Dio? Help me out. My father's such a, pick a destiny. Just think of what he said about his father there." And so, Jack Black, was looking for motivation from him as well, and that would be Ronnie Dio, and that's who that song is right there. All right, so we did find him, and let's go back with more of our history. Why? Because this is the rock hour. Fastest rock hour, and it's hard to compress all that time here with this little bit of time that I have here. Okay, let's go a little bit away from history, and let's just go with what today is. What is today? September the 25th, 2023. Okay, today is National Daughters Day. So for all of your daughters out there, you should be doing something. I have a stepdaughter. So, but it's National Daughters Day, and for all you dads out there, a shotgun's never a bad thing to keep around the house. Just saying. Today is National Lobster Day. I don't know about you all, but I love lobster. And when you see them swimming around that little aquarium, and you say, "I want that one," and you get to plop it into the big boiling pot of water, and it tastes so good. Lots of butter. Just make sure you got those little lobster picky things to eat it with. But it's a really good food. And, let me know in the Vaquero Radio app, the Radio FX app. Let me know what your favorite food is. But today is National Lobster Day. German Butter Brat Day. Okay, get the bread, get the butter. It's time to celebrate German Butter Brat Day. Okay, I guess that's... Okay, I'll take their word for it. I've never had it, but maybe it's something I should try. I'll put that in my bucket list, and my bucket list is starting to get very small. Hopefully it gets smaller here within the past few weeks. Got some exciting stuff coming up, I hope. Okay, let's see here. National Food Service Employee Day. Thank all those people that give us what it is that we're wanting while in line. Just enjoying that before I got to go back to class, and everybody's got to get back to work, and you got to do everything else. I would say this is the drive home, but no, we're doing this midday today, and maybe next semester, but for now, just take a break. Play hooky for a little bit. National Tune-Up Day. No, not like your car, but your house. Does anybody know what Saturday was? If you live down here where I live, deep down here in Southern Command in South Texas, where you throw a stone and you hit Mexico, it's 100 and some degrees out maybe, and I was told that Saturday was the first day of fall. Yeah, we're not feeling it here. We're not feeling it at all. It never snows, never freezes, none of that stuff down here except for when it does. And when it does, we lose all of our power, and we're sent to the dark ages, and we're crying to the rest of the country to come help us. No, even then we didn't do that. We just burned. We burned. What did we burn for fuel? I don't know what we burned for fuel because everything was frozen. Nobody would step outside. We just huddled together and cried. But the icicles coming down off of our tears, just slowly dropping to the floor. If anybody can picture that out there. All right. Oh, National Yoga Fit Day. I can't do yoga to save my life or yours for that matter, but seeing mine would be more important. I can do yoga to save my life, and not that yours isn't, but it's just I can't do yoga. I hope you can. World Dream Day, calling all dreamers, achievers, and go-getters. This is the day for you. So, that kind of dream. I thought I was talking like the water, because water's wet. I thought it was, no, wrong dreams there. Okay, World Pharmacist Day. Thank all your pharmacists. So let's see, Catherine Zeta-Jones' birthday is today. Oh, wait, I think today's Superman's birthday too. Yes, today is Superman's birthday. Well, he's not with us either. He's with Dio. Hopefully not riding a horse. Because, that was Superman, and his career was ended when he rode on top of a horse, and he got bucked off, broke his neck, and lived the rest of his days in the chair, So, yeah, hopefully he's up there running around with Dio. Just stay away from the horses. I'm not a horse rider myself. I think I rode a horse 2-3 times in my life. And, let's see, what else we got here? Oh, hey, let me tell you what. Kind of a preview of what's coming up next here, real quick. This day in 1982, Queen made a guest appearance on the U.S. TV Saturday Night Live. You remember back when it used to be good? Well, for all of you that don't know, a long time ago in the 80s, Saturday Night Live was actually good. It was fun. It was funny. And, well, that's not. Well, anyway, back in 1982 on this day, well, it would have been a Saturday back then, Queen performed and they played their songs, A Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and they also played this song, Under Pressure. And that was Have a Cigar by Pink Floyd. Yes, in my formerly stained nicotine hands. All right, and before that, we're a little different, something that I don't play much of, and that's Tom Petty. And of course, the first one was Queen, Under Pressure. Unfortunately, my peoples, thank you for listening. It is the end of that hour. We're getting close to that end of the hour. That's just that dreadful day, the part of the week that you all dread all week long. This is the quickest hour in broadcast all week long. But yes, you were listening to it right here on this show, The Rock Hour, with me, the Z-Man, your rock ambassador. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. And again, you can contact me through Radio FX on Vaquero Radio on the app. It's up and going. I am able to see your comments. And if I can get your requests on the radio. The digital radio, whatever you may want to call it, but on the radio. So, yeah, we're coming to the end of that hour. Just before I go, excuse me here just a moment. Every day is favorite beverage day. One more just before I got to go back to class. Tomorrow is National Pancake Day and Johnny Appleseed Day. Yes, that famous man who went throughout the U.S. delivering apple seeds, and the story goes something like that. I don't know. I heard it way back when I was in kindergarten or first grade, and believe it or not, that was probably a long time ago. The Cold War was going on. Let's put it that way. It was the Soviet Union back then, not just Russia. It was the Soviet Union. That's when I heard that story. So yeah, that was a while back ago. Anyways, everybody, thank you for listening, as always. And rock on throughout the week. Thank you for joining me here for the past 15 minutes. Yes, I know the clock says an hour, but for us, it was just but a mere 15 minutes. And again, you will see me here next week at the same time, same bad channel, same bad time. Thank you, and of course, have a good day. I will see you next week. Doc V will never find my stash.